reparations for the damages of Little Soul, that I request that Mr. K becomes...
They had their trial stricken during the Mr. K.
That was the issue before. We had DAs who weren't really strong DAs, and that just resulted in them getting absolutely clowned on, and then they just didn't want to come around. I still like the idea of suggesting that K takes over PD.
Hello.
I won't have an answer to you about Dante until tomorrow.
Okay, that's fine.
He's thinking on it. How are you, Davies?
Stressed?
Is that like baseline stress or like more?
You're the second. No, sorry, you're the second out of 5 things I need to deal with that are all complete related today.
What do you think if on the docket I put up today asking for reparations for the damages of Little Soul, that I request that Mr. K becomes overseer of the PD?
I can't see that happening, but it'd be hilarious if we tried, you know?
Right? That's what I think too. It seems that it is a season of change, Davies. What do you want out of life?
Do you know, at first I thought I wanted a high command position and just to ride out the storm until my retirement package comes in and I can chill. That's what I thought I wanted, at least anyway. Now I just want to go through a day without having to deal with someone else's issues and determining whether or not it actually warrants my time or not.
Oh, you'd hate being a lawyer then.
I already am as it is, so you gotta remember, Ray, right? I am what I've always been for PD, right? I'm not the person that leads raids like I do. I'm not the person that chases down high-risk warrants like I do. I'm not the person that deals with a multitude of infield issues like I do. All I am to PD is a paper pusher and a person that can go to court for them.
Well, I plan on talking to Johnson later today. I intend to accept his offer.
Ray Vulture Law?
Yeah, and what I said to you still stands. Except I'm not looking for paperwork, bitches. I can find people to do paperwork. I don't need that. If a day comes where you are done being a paperwork, I think we're both, myself and Johnson, we're looking for people who got some backbone, who can articulate, who can argue, who can duke it out in a courtroom. Is paperwork involved at sometimes? Sure, if you need it. But I ain't looking for no bitch-made paperwork pusher, because that is not, there's plenty of paperwork lawyers in this city. There needs to be people who can fight back with some teeth. But whatever you do, if you stick with the PD, if you take whatever path you want to take, at some point, brother, I hope, sincerely hope, whether it's through the opportunity presented or you finally, grab yourself, pull yourself up off the ground and recognize the fact that you're worth more than a paperwork bitch, and then stop accepting anything less. So no matter what you decide, I hope you do it for yourself, and I hope you recognize that you should have some standards and to quit people pleasing.
Been sitting here with a decision to make for like the last week. I've not known what path to go down or what route to go down. I think I'm at the point where I'm ready to make that decision. I just need a few loose ends tied up before I can make it.
Whatever you decide, just understand that, Nick Davies, the person I have respect for. Nick Davies as a person has a considerable depth and breadth of skills. Nick Davies as a person also has a fatal flaw of giving off what people think about him. He wants people to like him. And while as much as he thinks he wants to be a little contentious drama, he'd much rather be comfortable with people not questioning or pushing back on him. And to that I say, I hope for the first time, Nick Davies chooses Nick Davies. The rest of it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I gotta go be second chair for Eeyore in a court case.
I'm gonna come watch anyway.
It's like NPR.
Wait, who is it?
Oh, Brady. Brady's Eeyore.
Oh, I might go back on duty.
I think that's where Ray stands with Davies, chat. Ray would like to see Davies be able to stand on his own. Ray can start a cult the way he can get to people. I mean, Ray's charismatic. But if you look how Ray talks, what Ray preaches to people is valuing themselves, respecting themselves, going after what they dream of. Because a lot of people turn into just trying to people please, or I'm gonna do this thing because it's what someone else wants. And I'm sorry that they're upset about that. But also at the same time, you did this to yourself. These are the same people who are like, well, they're gang affiliated. They have the same cut on, so they're in the same club. They must have done it. Hello?
Yeah, I know I'm not your favorite person in a moment, but how bad was it that I had to be called in?
I can't talk about this case until we're back in the courtroom.
Why is the fact that this is the third judge? Do you know?
Yeah. It was put in continuance because of an absence before.
Yeah.
The judge who was supposed to sit on it today was Castellano.
Okay.
Didn't show.
Okay, I know about Castellano, yeah.
Yeah, and then Vito was gonna take it, but when originally it was just Lane, But then another member was brought in from their MC, and I raised concerns on confliction, and here we are. Yeah, and now I just had a justice crash out on me because it's my fault that they get themselves tied up, and so.
Well, I quit 1042 because of this. So.
And I hate that for you.
Sometimes you gotta make choices. Sometimes you gotta make choices.
Also, it's not that you're not my favorite person, Tom. It's I was frustrated with what went down in the cells the other night because some got spun to you, I believe, by the police. And while I am mad at you for yelling,
okay, I can give you a full vibe on that one if you want.
Sure.
I was called by Kibble, and she made it known that there wasn't many cops, but we would go do it. And then I asked a very honest question, like how many cops are going to be here and how many cops are going to be in the street. And someone responded to me and said there will be half the numbers that we have here. It's 8, and there will be 4 there.
That was a shit move.
I wasn't going to do that for this
because we said because of that exact fact, all we needed was a scene lead who was the only person who was wanting to press those charges. Because
I think I'm still learning bits, and I probably should have sat there and spoke to both of you before I made that ruling.
I would have appreciated that,
which is on me. But so
because you came down with piss and vinegar. The issue was we'd already been into it with you're not hearing the case anymore, right?
No, I'm ex parte. I got ex parte on the way.
Yeah, they were missing 99% of the evidence needed, and that's why they just wanted it pushed to the docket so they could just be done with it. They failed to collect evidence for pretty much everything, and we're trying to push charges on 2 people who were incapacitated.
Yeah.
So that's why we wanted to go to bench to be like, here, it would have been over in like 5 minutes. But I also understand why the cops didn't want it to happen that way, but it'll go to the docket. I'm actually getting ready to post it up, and we'll appeal it.
Okay.
But yeah, please, in the future.
My shouting at you was uncalled for in that circumstance. And no, it wasn't just you. It was a multitude of things, including someone taking out their phone in a secure government facility, as well as we will bring it up wherever we need to bring it up. So at that point, I was just like, fuck that shit. But it was uncalled for to raise my voice in such a tone. Yeah. I know that I have the right to talk to a lawyer in a raised voice, but it still shouldn't have been. It's not Tom, and I apologize for that. So I
respect your apology. And you know what? You are no longer on my shit list.
So I can ask you what you're wearing.
Not on this call, but if you call back, we can start fresh.
Oh, okay. Well, it's been a pleasure talking to you. Love you, bye.
Take care, Tom. Oh, hey, Tom.
Oh, hey, what you wearing, baby?
Well, I got my shark suit on, my court clothes, fitted suit, red tie, black shirt.
So professional. You look so professional.
You know what's the craziest thing, Tom? You'll never guess what's under all these clothes.
Is it nothing?
Well, no, it's just me.
Oh my God.
I say this as someone who has lost and sacrificed. And you know what? No, I'm going to say it. If someone is upset that their character can't do all the things, I'm sorry that they're upset about that. Who has lost out on so much MCRP and crim roleplay because I've been playing Ray, because you have to make a choice, right? You can't play all your characters all at once. I have missed out on so much on flops because I'm playing Ray, because right now Ray is better overall for everything that's going on. So to hear someone be upset that their one character can't do all the things, I'm sorry. Either go be a manager of the bar, step back from the judge, be a lawyer. But to say I want to be a sitting justice, but I also want to be able to have my bar, and I also want to be a part of an MC, pick a lane. Well, you want judges to be a part of the city, but that doesn't mean you get a judge intertwined with groups. And like Tom as a judge does not actively go out and get involved in shit other than like his ongoing beef with Kay, which he even says, I won't touch any case because I'm inherently conflicted because of Kay. And this is where you run into the issue of when someone can decide, oh, well, I'm not conflicted on that because I choose not to be. I'm sorry, but your decisions impact other people.
Why we got a cop?
Somebody that I trust can investigate things.
Oh, interesting.
And mutual friend wanted someone who can investigate.
Someone trustworthy?
Yep.
What happened here last time?
Our friend says be upstairs. Sit inside guess there's an office or something here.
Yeah, I've been in here before. I feel like is anybody else behind me? I feel like I was about to get tortured.
Yeah, we already. This is
this already known and old?
Yeah, this is old.
It's new to me. What happened here, Dennis?
Really? So one of the you know, the one that went on trial and they had their trial stricken during the Mr. K trial? What's his name?
Oh, the guy that was running for mayor.
I believe so, yeah.
Oh, Elliot.
Wait, he's missing a hand?
Yeah, he says he's got a cybernetic hand now.
Oh, that's disgusting. That barrel is disgusting.
Yep. I'm gonna
This
leave
is
that for
fucking
y'all.
nasty.
Yeah, y'all got
I-
this.
yeah. Why the hell was someone up here?
Our mutual friend looks around in places. You know, that's the guy who went on the stand who tried to lie on and get Kay convicted.
Ooh, Capeche?
Yeah.
Some people... Elliot told me a little bit about what happened. He didn't get into detail.
Word is he picked up a year-old grudge and saw his moment to try some shit.
That's fucking crazy.
And it got seen through, called out. And I believe what you see there is what happens when people step out of line. At least like that.
With the wrong people.